I had the pleasure. Ooh, right, right. What's going on? Wow. Too bright? What can I do? That's all right. I had the pleasure of working through the night, well, not working, playing through the night with both Hans and His Honor Joseph Edry, and that's who this video is for. Ulf, don't know you as well, but His Honor called me at 4 a.m. I answered within 10 seconds, of course, right? It's business, right? 4 a.m. Well, I think he knew that. I think in his mind he went, if I call Dave, Dave's going to answer. Kind of weird, eh? Anyway, this was after Hans was kind enough, sir, thank you, to send me what he had written on a reset. And I read it and I went, yep. Agree. Totally. Gold, silver, precious metal. And that's when I had the thought that I had. And I broached it with His Honor. He knows what it is. Using the Sanhedrin market to finance said Temple coin purchases. He went in and edified me that these are special coins. They're a premium, so they're a little bit more than spot. I said, well, how much? He said, not much. I said, well, so what? And then, so that we went into that. So we're all on the same page about these are the end times, and tomorrow all the banks could fail. In fact, Wells Fargo, they just dropped 90% on their mortgages. Also, 2 years ago, per the Wall Street Journal, 1,500 banks went under. It cost $23 million to start a bank. Federal Reserve was created in 1913 down Jekyll Island. Usury was charged. Bible says no usury. His Honor has been so tenacious. Dave, when I suggested that, let me go slow. One time per day. Yossi, this opportunity is remarkable. You've got a Sanhedrin market. You've got a bank. You've got silver contacts. You got a desire to unify the world. And I said, why don't you allow the opportunity? Do they take credit cards? Yes, they do. I said, well, why don't you allow the opportunity for people to join the exchange, get credit with the outside banking world that may crash? And then that's when he took exception. Because his mind went, wait a minute now. That's not right. We would be passing on what we know is not going to be of any value. And I said, well, that's called a force majeure, an act of God. Banks that are operating today, they're living the high life. Jamie Dimon, billions. They're still operating their system. It's operating. It's legal. So if His Honor happened to, have 10 members come in today into Sanhedrin, $500,000, half of that to purchase silver coin, the other half to be able to, buy and sell in the exchange when these banks, if and when, that's the thing. And I said, that's not these are operating honestly today. It's a square deal today because in their minds, everything's cool. Everything's cool. Come on. In our minds, everything's not cool. And there's a reset coming and we're prepping and planning for it. And the end of the conversation, he conveyed, okay. Well, I don't see any gray area. It's using the legal system that's in place that was created by the Federal Reserve back in 1913. They want to buy paper. You sell them paper, immediate in your bank account, backed by something real. It's in but you want to buy silver and gold because those shekels that you hold that you just got for selling that note. Well, if they go belly up, it's valueless. So you got to buy gold, silver, diamonds, whatever, something of value that people can, use and trade. And then we moved over to religion. Oh boy. And he and I have been battling since we've known each other over Christianity and Judaism. And I understand. 2.2 billion Christians, they all think they're sinners. He knows the story. He can share it with you. In fact, it'd be good for him to share it with you. And I said, Your Honor, this is no problem. Christians are no problem. They're not. The only true Christians are me and two queens and a few other people from around the world, Brazil, Tehran, Peru. Yeah. They're perfect with the sacrifice. And so you don't have to deal with any Christians. I mean, Joel Osteen come to you, get the hell out of here. You ain't no Christian, Joel. You're a sinner, right? That's all you got to do. You're a sinner, right? Yeah, I'm a sinner. Okay, bye. You don't respect that Jew that was killed for you. Players were involved per Hashem to do what was done. It's God's game. He wrote the story. He knows what's coming. Prophecy. So, blameless. So if the Jews, if perfect Christians go, hey, Your Honor, Judaism, we love it. I want to learn more. Christians need to learn more. And unity, Noahite. He said, well, you do Noahite? Yeah, we'll do Noahite. Do anything you want. But we cannot, we will not, we cannot exclude what made us perfect, a sacrifice 2022 years ago, documented by the Romans, killed by the Romans, killed. His physical body was beaten by Romans. He was killed by Romans. Oh, they were players. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. So everything was meant to be to get to this point. I think, therefore I am.